Hi, good morning, baby. Good afternoon, evening, night, whatever time you're watching. But it just so happens to be morning for me. And let me tell you, I had such a rough morning today. It was one of those days. It's storming here, if you can hear it. My husband just went back to work, just started his new job. And I had to drive him because he's going to get a work vehicle. And it's kind of a commute, but there's a 5-lane highway. It would be nice if it wasn't severe weather. If it wasn't hailing and thunderstorming at the same time. It sounded like rocks bouncing off my windshield and off my beautiful vehicle. But anyways, so, and then also yesterday we went and picked up this medicine. It's kind of expensive, not the kind of medicine you want to throw away, which we did. And I had to dig in the freaking garbage today to find that. So that was cool. He had a really hard time seeing when I was driving back. I had to have my emergency lights on. Oh, okay. So maybe this is something like symbolic in your life or something, like thunderstorms, caution lights, emergency brakes or emergency lights. Could mean something. Okay, but we're going to do a pick a card today, and these are all channeled messages I got watching The Scorpion King. The movie is really old. It's a whole franchise. I don't know if there's 4, 5, 6 different. I'm going to watch more, but I did channel messages. So see which one of these calls to you most. If you're drawn to more than one pile, you can watch more than one, baby. That's cool. You can watch them all if you feel called to do so. Okay, with the angels, ancestors, guides to the highest good of the viewers, please join me now while I connect with the divine energy. Anything that's dark or negative, not to our highest good, you can leave now in love and peace. Amen. Blessed be. It is so. It is done. Oh, I have a little fire going on back there in my candle. Ooh, what a day. We have 222 on the clock. If you're new, I just shut off the angel numbers. You can go into your search engine, look up angel number 222. There will be an additional message. Hello, group number 1. How are you doing? Okay, I'm going to bring out these. And these are from Scrabble. So we're going to just get some letters, Spirit. See if it is your initials or spells out words, someone's name. It had a K peek out. I didn't take it. You have an I. D. ID. IDs. Sid. Dis. I heard who dis. Who dis. You. Oh, okay, and this one. Y. Dusty. Busy. Sunday. DUI. DUIs. Okay. Sad. And we have days. B. Bay. Boy. Boys. Bus. Okay, I feel like this is enough here. Get back up. Down by the bay where the watermelon grows. I don't know, songs you'd sing on a bus. I heard Monday, Monday, can't trust that day. That's the Mamas and the Papas, I think, and it's called Monday, I believe. Every other day of the week is fine, yeah. But whenever Monday comes, you'll find me crying all of the time. Monday, Monday. All right, let's take a look at what the channeled messages were for Memnon. Let me get these off. So any other words that you see here, baby, are just as relevant as what I've seen. These could also be initials. Okay, so his name is Memnon. He's actually like the villain. What is it? The antagonist? Is that what it is? Ruler of Dawn is the meaning of the name Memnon, or resolute, firm, balance. He was an African king. I think he maybe started the modern Ethiopia or something like that. So somebody could be an African king, Ethiopian, Trojan. No, they could use Trojan. Oh no. Killed in the Trojan War by Achilles. Okay, so with this movie, there's a lot of the King Scorpion is actually a real person in mythology in ancient Egypt, right? I believe. Somewhere out there after Mesopotamia, like after the Sumerian civilization and such, right? So a lot of it's like folklore, mythology, but they also connected it a lot with Greek mythology, which, like, Cleopatra spoke 9 different languages, so I believe quite quickly they were speaking Greek, and I don't remember the year. Sorry. Okay, let's move on to that. So, when you look up the name Memnon, he actually is a person in mythology, and that there is history recording that he ruled. He really was an African king that set up Ethiopia. I don't know if the Ethiopian Empire was that an empire at one point in time. Oh my goodness, so bad. So anyways, in this Greek myth, there was a prophecy foretold that Memnon's death would precede the demise of Achilles. So he's going to die before Achilles. And there was the Trojan War, and Memnon actually sent his mighty army. It was like 10,000 men, or so I don't know if that's an exaggeration. We're not really sure. And I'm getting 300 references in my mind too. So when they're like marching in and stuff. So I'd have to go back and look at that little clip. But Circe in that movie, their army, that mighty army, so could be similar to how it really went or something. So he was a great swordsman. He had a mighty army. He had Emperor Big Daddy energy. He was also like power hungry though. Oh, here, power hungry. Possessing a magnificent weapon, a great sorcerer. So here's energy of, I guess, an emperor reversed. Maybe. I have to look up what emperor reversed is. But I'm getting like the more of a shadow aspects of an emperor. So power hungry. He's trying to build his empire. He's in possession of this great weapon or this tool, which is a sorcerer. So using other people for their benefit. He did kidnap the sorcerer. don't know if I took notes this or in a different pile on that. Okay, so anyways, his right-hand man, or the leader of his army's name was Thorak. And I'm getting thorax too, so I don't know if that, I did when I was writing it too. I did Google what the name meant, and it said the name meaning was warrior, innovative, handsome. And then the name Farron. The name meaning of that one was Pharaoh. I think that it might have just been Pharaoh when it was translated. And this is in some history back in, I forgot the guy's name that wrote it, but. So Farron was a king too. In the movie, he was the king who hired Matthias to kill the sorcerer, which is a sorceress. Okay, so this is a character in the movie. He's the one that hires somebody to take out his great weapon that he uses, right? And he kidnapped her, and he's using her for her prophecies, her visions, and who he should attack because he's building his empire. And then the plan is, once he don't need her vision anymore, then he's gonna take her innocence pretty much, or marry her and take her power away. Okay. So this name pops up. This is one of the characters in there who also is a person in history and a person of myth. So it was said about him that he was blinded for attacking the River Nile with a spear. I'm assuming by Zeus or by the gods, right? And then he was told that the remedy for it, or the cure, was going to be that he could wash his eyes with the urine of a woman who was faithful to her husband. So after several women's pee failed, including his own wife's, he finally found a woman whose urine worked and healed him, right? So he burned the other women and he married the one who cured him. So I don't know. We got all kinds of 18 and up messages in here. But a man who's maybe burned multiple women, a woman that can cure, heal, or fix someone's blindness. And then his processor, or the person that would be in line to be king after him, Proteus, his legend ties in with Helen of the Trojan War. What other notes do I have on here? We have the name Balthazar. Could be something about the villain betraying his own father. Okay, so Memnon is the villain in this movie, but he also was a real African king. I think it said like the first. Oh, I don't know if I threw away my notes on that, but I think this is one of the first empires after Sumer, after the Sumerian. I hope they're all empires because I feel like a dipstick. So, but he is said to have been killed. So this is like where history and myth kind of blend, I believe, because it says he was killed by Achilles. It also said that Zeus was so invested in seeing this fight, because these were like equal adversaries, that he turned them both into giants while they battled it out so everyone could see. And then it was a very long fight, but eventually Achilles slain, stabbed. I'm not even sure if that's how he killed him, actually. You could look more into that if it interests you, if the history or the mythology interests you. All right, 1515 was just on the clock, so angel number 1515, if you want to look that up under your search engine, there will be an additional message for you. Okay, we had 3 cards come flying out of here, so let's see what your affirmations are. Today, I will not give in. Today, I will not allow negative thoughts or feelings to prevent me from achieving happiness. Amen. Today, I believe. Today, I will see the miracles and love surrounding me. Today, I am persistent. Today, nothing will stop me from accomplishing my goals. Nothing will stand in the way of my happiness. Amen. Blessed be. It is so. It is done. All right, group number 1. I love you so much. Till next time, baby. Bye-bye. Hi, group number 2. How are you doing, baby? Excuse me. Okay, so we're going to start it out with me getting some of these Scrabble cards for, this could spell out names, it could be words that come through, initials. And phones, ET phone home. Snow, sun, son of a SNL, Saturday Night Live, hilarious, somebody could be funny. What is the song that goes, now you're messing with a son of a bitch? So that's the song that's coming through, if you know the name of that song. There could be more in the lyrics there for you, darling. Senior. Loser. I'm a loser, baby. So why don't you kill me? Lars. Sal. Sarah. Sandra. I'm Sandra D. Answer. Hansel. But Hansel is so hot right now. Fans. Florida. Laura. Lara. Slay. Snarl. Randy. Ran so far and I ran so far away. Gotta get away. Okay, I actually had one more letter, I guess. This guy wants to come out too. E. Frankenstein. Sarah Lee. Nobody does it like Sarah Lee. Is that baking? So we baker. ESL. Espanol. Gnarly. Flags. Lore. Like folklore, lore. San Diego, maybe? Sanchez. Lisp. Someone could have a lisp. Lindsay. And I know some of those letters are missing, but those are what I'm hearing, what's coming through. Nas. No, Nostradamus. No, Nostradamus. That made me cough. That made me like block my throat chakra. No, Nostradamus. Neil. Okay. So what was channeled for you? The Akkadian. Yeah, well, whenever I see Akkadian, I think of the Akkadian gods, which are, I believe, the same as the Sumerian gods. That's where there's like Enlil, Enki, Enlil, and Enlil? No. Enki, Anu, which is Anunnaki, the Anunnaki. So I don't know if anyone's been like researching Anunnaki or the Sumerian gods or something, but that is my first initial thought when I think of Akkadians. Okay. So the Akkadian's name is Matthias, which means the might of God. So he is an assassin. He is a great warrior from the last of the free tribes, and their motto is live free, die well. Later, once he becomes a ruler, it's live free, rule well. This what someone says that anyways. Hired, so those could be affirmations that you could use, or maybe motto, someone's motto or something. Hired to kill the great sorcerer, aiding Memnon in his victories, but instead kidnapped her to target Memnon. So he finds out that they're saying it's a great sorcerer, it's a sorceress. I believe a sorcerer is just gender neutral. Anybody that does sorcery is a sorcerer. It's only when you're trying to, I guess, be gender specific that they would say a sorceress, but that was the big surprise in the movie right away in the beginning. Chicks can do magic too. Okay. So he kidnaps her instead to try to, I guess, get Memnon to come out, you know, because when he goes to kidnap her, he goes into his, it's more than a kingdom. He's starting to have an empire, right? He has a mighty army, so I'm assuming he has good. It's hard for him to get in there and even get out, but he kidnaps her instead of killing her. So the Akkadian Empire, oh, here we go. I said this wrong in another group, but the Akkadian Empire, which he's one of the last of the Akkadians, right, of these tribes, was the first ancient empire of Mesopotamia after Sumer, or the Sumerian civilization. I don't know if it was an empire, could have been an empire, which is today's central Iraq. So his weapon of choice was a bow and arrow. You could even look up like the spiritual meaning of a bow and arrow, because I meant to do that and didn't. Maybe we'll have a minute here to do that. So some spirit animals come out and make an appearance right away. One of the opening scenes in the movie is before he goes and kidnaps this sorceress, I believe. I don't even remember how this happened, but I think I read online it said Memnon captures him, but he buries him up to his neck in the sand, and then he's waiting for like sundown to come so the fire ants, I don't know, eat his face off or whatever, attack him. So I looked up the spiritual significance of fire ant spirit, and it said defending one's home and family and the willingness to sacrifice for the greater good, which I was going to say, but I didn't. I was going to say when he broke in there to kidnap her, I think his defenses, right, where he stays at, were really good. And I don't know, like when you're a paid hitman, I guess, like as long as I think he carried that money around with him, those rubies though. I don't know if it really mattered. He's such a baddie. I don't think it really mattered if he got out, as long as he completed his mission, which was first to take out the sorceress, which then he ends up just kidnapping her to bring out Memnon. So, willing to sacrifice for the greater good, which seems like he does a lot of that throughout the movie until he ends up becoming the ruler. The next one was the camel. That was his personal, instead of a horse, he rode a camel. And the camel, spiritual meaning, adaptability, patience, and endurance. There was also a hawk, which is kind of having that like bird's eye view. That bird's eye view, being able to see outside the box or whatever, having that higher viewpoint, a clear vision. Also could be birds a lot, or like messages from spirit. I mean, his name means the might of God. This is the first civilization after the Sumerians. I believe they still worship the same Sumerian gods even. So the first big pantheon, major pantheon in the cradle of life there, supposedly. Excuse me. So I don't know if someone doesn't believe that because I just had to cough again. Just blocked my throat chakra again. Okay, to give offerings. Okay, so surrounding characters that surround you or surround this character, Matthias, or the Akkadian, is a horse thief whose name was Arpid, which means, the name meaning of that is to give offerings and submission, which is, he actually like tricks, he's the one that helps him get out of that predicament with the ants, and he tricks them into, all you have to do is take me on your adventures, take me with you. There could be also some significance in being a horse thief, so like horse is freedom, movement, so someone could around you or around Matthias could have tried to steal, like, either steal somebody else's, because at first it was somebody else's horse, he was somebody else's horse, but he did try to steal this guy's camel right away, so, but they were friends, I guess, he helped him and stuff in there. Yeah, Hawk, another Hawk, message for Hawk, divine guidance, I would say, spiritual messages or divine guidance. He lives in the Valley of the Dead. I also got Valley of the Shadow of Death from the Bible. So it could be something with shadow work, or they say only Christians can make it through the Valley of the Shadow of the Dead, or Death Valley, California. Okay, there's one awesome scene where he rides in this sandstorm. So the enemy is coming, it's like a whole army, and it's just the Akkadian, his kidnappee, and the horse thief. But the sandstorm's coming in, and he gets in front of it. He cuts through with his camel, and then pretty much seems like he's bringing this storm in. It was pretty bad. Pretty cool looking. So after this sandstorm, he's hit with the poison arrow. His kidnappee, the sorceress, heals him with one of her powers by using like her breath and sucking it out or inhaling it out of him, his throat chakra. So there could be something too, like maybe with you or this group having a blocked throat chakra, which could be why I've been having that issue, because it was only in your group, I believe. Okay, let me get you some affirmation cards. I got a friend in Jesus. When I die, going up to the spirit in the sky. Something about golden auras too. I'm getting Ancient Aliens, the show Ancient Aliens. I don't know if that's just where someone heard Anunnaki or if that's something you watch or something you've been interested in. I heard another dimension, intergalactic, planetary, intergalactic, another dimension. So maybe multi-dimensional, or somebody could be doing some kind of metaphysical work, or okay, I heard portals in and out of dimensions or something. So the affirmations. Today I feel good and I'm feeling good. That's kind of a good, maybe I'll blast that because of the rain and stuff. That'd be good vibes. 3113, angel number. So if you want to go into your search engine, type that in. There'll be an additional message from your angels. Today I know deep down that I look good. I feel good and I am a good person. Also, good for you. Gonna wear that dress you like real nice. Oh, I know. Do my hair up real nice. And syncopate my skin to your heart beating. I don't know if that goes. But it is. Touch me, touch me, what is her name? Oh my gosh, Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez, good for you. So there could be more in the lyrics to that song. Today I am loved. Amen. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. There's like 8 billion people in the world, and there's nobody like you, baby. I love you. You are loved. Today I feel optimistic. I will see the beauty and goodness in the hearts of every person I interact with. Okay, I don't know the song that well. Hold on. Million reasons. Give me a million reasons. Something about a million reasons. That's all I heard. So there's a million reasons, or 3313, angel number. Today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Even if you have a million reasons standing in your way. Or you give yourself a million reasons why you can't do it. Yes, you can. 3333 was just on the clock. Yes, you can, and yes, you will. Yes, you are. You did it already. It's done. Amen. All right, group number 2. I love you so much, baby. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. Love you. Till next time. Bye. Hey, great sorcerer, baby. How are you doing? Group at number 3. Let me just ring this bell. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Ring-a-ling-a-ling-a, I'll ring it. You can ring my bell anytime, anywhere. Ring it, ring it, ring it, ring it. Ah! Okay, that's enough of that. You just had 34, 35 angel number. So if you're new, I shout them out. You can go under your search engine, look up angel number, and we just had 444. And there'll be additional messages for you from your angels, baby. Okay, so I'm going to start off with these first. Let's see if we can get some names, some initials, some words spelled out. You can ring my bell. Ding, dong, ding. Oh boy, I just heard Boozy F baby. Please say the baby. That's from Soldier, I think, from, it's a Lil Wayne verse in Soldier by Destiny's Child. I do know that song. Hobo. Hi Boo. Someone laughing at Boo. Bo. The name Bo. Boa. A boa constrictor. Havana. Oh, na, na. Lots of songs coming through. East Atlanta could be a place. In East Atlanta. Oh, na, 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 na. Ooh. Go. Ah, na, na. Chavo. Bravo. Bravissimo. Is that in, what is Bravissimo? Is that in Italian or something? Chevy. Yep, Chevy. Oh, is it Chevy? Chevy Chase? Chevy Chase? Chevy Chase? Oh my gosh. He's in a bunch of movies. This B is throwing me off. Is it Chevy or Chevy Chase? Oh my gosh. We're going to leave it. Bear, dirty, earny, bad to the bone. Bone. Hector. Victor, Vito, and Freddie Vasco. So Vasco, Victor. Cleveland, Ohio. Oh, I thought this was an O-O-H, but Cleveland, Ohio. Dale. Caleb. Ooh, my bad. Sorry, guys. My bad. It's bad. Chad. Clive. Bad baby. With the H. Don't forget the H. Please say the baby. Civil. Vehicle. Broad. Vladimir. Ball. Adab. Blade. Kale. Tally. Back. Hellcat. Bard. Barbie. Bailey. Havoc. HVAC. What else do we have? Evil. Okay, my battery's dying. Please make it. Good tablet. Okay. Oh, let me leave these up here. Any other words that you see, baby, are just as valid, just as important. These could be initials, nicknames, spell out words. Hopefully they resonate with you, have some significance. Okay. let's go into your channel messages then. Okay. So, great sorcerer. The name Cassandra is the sorceress's name in the movie. So the name Cassandra could be of significance, or the name Helen. The first meaning that I got when I looked up Cassandra said shining upon man. Later it said, when it was talking about the Greek mythology, that her name literally meant she who entangles man or entangles men. So she's a sorcerer. She has magical powers. It doesn't say what they all are. They're little hidden gems throughout the movie. She definitely has visions and prophecies because she's kidnapped by Memnon when she is a toddler. I believe her lineage, her ancestors, all have these powers. And maybe it'll go, this is actually like a franchise, and this is all from just the first movie, so it could go way more in depth. I don't know if you are familiar with it. It's pretty old, but also pretty good show. Okay, the name Cassandra spelled this way. So this Cassandra, right, was a Trojan princess who was given the gift of prophecies by Apollo, but cursed so that no one would believe her. That is not the same Cassandra in this movie. I just wanted to take note of it. There was a lot of ties between the ancient myth of this area, which is, I'm guessing, by Iraq, and it's after Sumeria. The Akkadian, which ends up kidnapping her and then being kind of like her hero. That was the very first empire after the Sumerians. It's the same gods. I don't know if that makes sense, or where this Cassandra, I don't know. It doesn't really say, I don't think, of where she was kidnapped from, unless I missed that detail. Okay, so saves her captor when he's hit with a poison arrow. She actually saves him, who was hired to assassinate her after he was hit with this poison arrow. So a poison arrow, you can actually go and under your search engine look up the significance or the spiritual meaning of poison arrows. Arrows too is wands, so air energy, so air sign, poison arrow. Could be like a poisoned air sign person, or it could be somebody who's what they're thinking is poisoned. Ancestors. So her ancestors created this fable that if she loses her innocence or her virginity, then she's going to lose her powers to kind of just keep her innocence intact for her. You find out later it's not true. She ends up sleeping with the Scorpion King. King Scorpion is actually a real, I don't know if it's completely mythological. I think there's actually some recorded history of him. It's just hard to tell what is myth. They kind of cross over. This Memnon, who was her original captor before she was kidnapped by her assassin. He was a real king, but also ties in with that Greek mythology. So there's a lot of Greek mythology in here. In Greek mythology, Cassandra was actually the twin to Helen, which is Helen of Troy, I believe. So, okay. So she has the spiritual animal, or the spirit animal that appears, were cobras. There was 4 to be specific, so it could be the number 4 or something with 4 cobras, 4 snakes. This is used to test her to see if she still has her sight after she sleeps with the Akkadian, after she sleeps with the assassin. She goes back. She has a vision that if she doesn't or whatever, that the Scorpion King confronts or fights with Memnon, that he's going to die. So she goes back to Memnon, which then they come immediately and try to rescue her again and just have that final battle. But when they do test her sight, she actually takes control of the snake. So there could be something with magic, with snake magic or snake charming. Because they are like in these pots like you would see for snake charmers. That's where they keep them, in these pots, and they spin them. So glass pottery could be of significance. So traditionally, snakes in general provide guidance, or no, traditionally snakes in general are like rebirth, transformation. But specifically with cobras, they provide guidance through life's changes and transitions, physical, emotional, and spiritual. So go ahead and look up the spirit animal cobra or the spiritual significance of cobra spirit. And there could be some more juicy little nuggets of insight for you. Represent loyalty and the goddess Wadjet, which maybe you could work with or is of significance. What else do we have on here? So when he gets hit with this poison arrow, you find out she actually has like healing abilities too, and she like sucks it out with her breath. So it could be like healing breath work or having healing powers, doing healing work. Could be you could heal someone else's throat chakra, helping someone help heal their throat chakra. She took the poison from them with her breath. Abracadabra, breathing things into existence or speaking them into existence. So affirmations. Okay, he said the first man to touch her has to come through me, and he would stand alone against the furies of the enemy's armies to protect her. That's sexy. Okay, when she told him, if you face Memnon, you're going to die, he said, I make my own destiny. So it could be something about making your own destiny, standing in your power like that, which is true because, well, I believe in some things are fated, but I do believe in like metaphysics, and there's multiple timelines and actually lives going on simultaneously in the program, in life or whatever, in the Matrix, but not in the Matrix, because somebody has a belief that that's just this dimension here, the Matrix, but what is it in the... I'm getting stuff like coding terms I don't even know, so somebody could be like a coder or way more into metaphysics than I am. Okay, we have... There's a part where he runs through fire after, so someone could run through fire. I set fire to the rain. So look up that Adele song, Fire to the Rain. There could be more in there. And then at the end, she becomes King Scorpion's wife. I meant to go and look up in mythology if King Scorpion ever had a wife. Also, this is a franchise, so there's going to be, I'm sure it's going to be going more into it. We'll probably do channel messages from all of them, to be honest. But I hope these messages resonated with you. Let me get you some affirmations that you can focus on. To the rain. Someone screaming out your name. Today I am powerful. Today my potential to succeed and conquer challenges is limitless. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. Today I am ready to receive love. I heard I'm burning for you. Today I'm open to being loved by another healthy person. Sick of that same old love. I think that is, I had a hard time with her name in the other pile. Good for you, So sick of that same old love. It tears me up, What is her name? Selena Gomez. I want to say Celine Dion. Selena Gomez. Today I am capable. Today I will accomplish every goal that I set for myself. Today I am loved. I love you, baby. Today I will know in my heart that I deserve love and respect. Amen. Blessed be. It is so. It is done. All right, group 3. I hope these messages resonated. I love you so much. Till next time. Bye-bye.